little bit farther than they'd like to, but Earth Spirit's still going to be sticking around. They go in, they get the roll onto Kuku. Don't know if they have the damage all the way here. Morphling needs one more slap. There we go. Can he get it? Kuku, he's so close. First blood. Oh, God. And Poker actually scores it as the Earth Spirit gets too ambitious. That gank just got turned right around in Radiant.
They'll just go on their merry way here in the mid lane. Tusk will continue his attempted pressure down the bottom lane. Nothing really going on down here until we get a couple points up into the Iron Shells. And SamH nearly up to 3. Tim's, in fact, not soaking any of this experience yet. What a lovely support.
Maledict hits onto the Centaur. Here he goes. He stomps up, trying to prevent Raven from reinitiating. They've still got one more tick of Maledict. There we go. ryOyr scores an early kill. Witch Doctor taking out a Centaur War Runner. That is not something.
No boots yet. Just go straight into the poor man's shield. See if it'll be enough to save him.
We've seen this gank before. ryOyr's just going to go in. He's got the Maledict to drop, and there's going to be that cask as well. Snowball comes forward, and it looks like our Centaur is going to be hitting the deck for the second time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see a Centaur. Happy with what's happening. He's going for the anti-Iron Shell plays. You basically put it on your enemy's creeps so they can't just kill it right away every time with the crit from the jug. What you gotta do sometimes.
Mid lane, we've seen this rotation before. PP going in will get snowballed up. Oh god, PP's in some trouble. Morphling's hasted up. Morphing strength wanting to go in onto Kuku. Doesn't hit all that hard. Tim's gonna be slowed down. Boulder kick comes in, and that will be a kill going the way of our Morphling. PP still able to get out of here. He's fresh out of mana if it were to get real in the bottom lane, but I think he's content just farming up. LaKelz is not giving him too difficult of a time.
Yeah, we did get our Iron Talon now gone for on the Centaur too. So we can farm a little bit more into the jungle, but honestly the wave's getting here at this point. Raven already level 7. He's having a grand old time.
Raven's going in for this. He uses his Dark Pact. There's going to be a Sunstrike as well. Our Slark's able to go regen, and it looks like NT will end up going down. Oh man, Raven. They're going to go in for a trade. Still worthwhile for the Slark. He gets more gold, and he does get all the experience. Well, Centaur just gets about 150 to his name.
Yeah, it's fine. A little bit of a waste of time, perhaps, but honestly, it's just a
game as a Slark. He's been relatively unchecked. Has that one kill in lane. There is going to be a stop coming in. The double edge as well. Caster's Curse may come in handy here, but look at the cast bounce coming forward. There's going to be a Centaur ult to try to get himself out of this, but Raven's able to punish nonetheless. Another kill going the way of Slark. Gonna be Slark.
Like in this one, tanks him up a little bit here, and make sure he won't go down to some of the heavier magic bursts in this early game. That is a dead Warlock.
Yeah, that's the most dead Warlock here.
Yep.
Another Iron Shell for good measure, and SamH picks himself up his first kill. For SamH, it's been a quiet, calm lane, focused on farming and getting those levels, but now he can start to really transition into getting...
And I still lie anxiously in wait to see if SamH will make our Helm dreams come into reality.
He's thinking about it. He's sitting on that casual headdress.
Regeneration.
Sort of a smoke play come out here for the dire side. Kuku armed and ready with the Sunstrike to help out. Maybe come on, chuck Raven alacrity. Nothing? No love? Look at that. No friendliness between these two guys on the team. It's a little bit disappointing to see here. So if Raven doesn't get a kill, we're gonna blame him because he doesn't have alacrity.
I think they can find a kill here. Looks like there is going to be Warlock Golems ready to go. What the? Thinking about it, drops the base there. The rest of the team is still wrapping around the Dire. They're starting to crumble, but nice ult there from ryOyr. Might be able to secure a double kill. They find one, but now Raven's getting low. He still does have his ult if necessary. PP moving in. A very bloody fight from both sides. It's a 2-for-2 trade. They managed to burn the Warlock Golems, which I guess is an alright sacrifice there. Raven's still thinking about how he can reinitiate. Didn't have to burn a Shadow Dance, so maybe thinking about a nice pounce. Does miss onto PP, but Dark Pact is still going through. Morph is Morph in strength, but they've got that speed coming forward. There's going to be a snowball coming in. The Sunstrike to secure the kill. Oh, but the waveform. PP moves in. Raven's getting low. Can PP actually turn this? Looks like a replicate is made. PP, though, still getting so low. Finally, Raven finds the kill. Does he have to trade for his own life? Fei Mao actually makes his way into the trees, and I don't think you can tangle with a Slark that's this far ahead. So it looked like a dead Raven. It's actually a double
nice
kill
snowball grab.
The snowball's coming back forward, but doesn't make it far enough away. Raven is able to play this one safe. Tims is going to eat a solo Omni Slash. He gives his life, but still worthwhile to make sure Raven gets those kills.
Oh, that was so sick. What a save. Raven was completely dead up there because he still had like 2 seconds left. He just snowballs and tucks him in from below. Oh, very nicely done. So at first that all favored the Kuku, he has his Midas, and he has a lot of gold stacked on top of that too, not having to join any of these engagements besides the orbital strike of his Sunstrike.
Raven's just evaporating this Warlock right there.
Oh, just diving him down, eh? Yeah.
And it's easy. If you land that pounce, what can Warlock do? It's going to be a TP in from the Slark, or rather, the Tusk. Damage. He's got that vac wall combo ready to go. I think Dire are completely fine sacrificing that tier 1 for some serious pressure onto the tier 2.
They should be able to hold it too, honestly, because they see the replicate timing.
Oh, snowball initiation. Morphling's going to hop right out. Tims threatens the snowball. There we go. TP in from the Centaur Warrunner. That's a bold play there. He's going to go immediately in for the stomp, but he can't run himself out of that one. That was definitely an interesting choice by our Centaur. I think underestimating the punish of just a Witch Doctor and a Slark.
Yeah,
Raven, he's moving forward here onto Faye. Now he gets that jump. Very well played. Now he may be a bit too ambitious with this and will decide to back off.
Slark, what a hero. Just purges
super
off your
balanced.
entire ulti combo. He's just funny.
Coconuts onto the Morphling here. He's going to go ahead and get maledicted as well. PP taking some harass. Meanwhile, Sam H on our Darkseer able to get some good pressure into the top lane. Just farming up, keeping his streak going. LaKelz pushing him forward. Has the Omni Slash available. Now Sam H needs to be careful not to split up too far from his creeps. And there's the Walrus Punch. There's the Vacuum Wall. And there is a dead LaKelz. Down bottom, Raven. He's getting focused down. He has his ult up in 10 seconds. Coconut hits onto
But now, but it's just, they've just had Ion Shells this whole lane. They've had an Invoker pushing mid, and then they had the other 3 heroes in their jungle the whole time.
MH. Gonna be caught out here. Speaking of Centaurs, stomped up, slapped down, and that's gonna be a nice kill onto the Darkseer. 400 gold going straight to the Morphling, and that's gonna make a big difference here. He's almost at his Lincoln Sphere. In fact, he has it when he wants to buy it. There you go.
Yeah, this will still just be the very, very...
Invoker than it was in the series #1. LaKelz, I mean, he's sitting back. He's not magic immune, but he's still taking a beating. He is completely forced away. NT comes in. The golems are going to be dropped. Warlock has a chance to redeem this, but
nice
there's going to be a wall popped in as well. Raven continuing to move forward. Oh, God. It's just complete bloodshed and massacre. 3 heroes down for Trust. The tornado clips onto the Centaur as well. They will find this kill eventually. There we go. Coconut comes in. The ice wall, it's everything dumped out. The Centaur commits his ult to that, but it's doesn't clip onto anyone. In fact, that's going to be an Aegis burn down from the Slark. Very, very big fight, but of course there are no golems left. Kuku getting low from slaps from the Morphling. PP, though, will be focused as Lincoln's popped. He's punched in the air. NT on the Centaur going to be slowed down as well. He's got Cold Snap on him. He can't get away. It's a godlike streak from the Slark, who's now in his ultimate form, regenning like crazy. And objectives are now the main focus for TnC, looking to score a full lane of super creeps before the 25-minute mark. Now, Slark has to be very careful, doesn't have his ult, doesn't have his Aegis. He is able to get away, and that's a meatball dumped out. This Morphling gets low as well. The snowball connects. The Sunstrike comes in. Morphling able to waveform himself back towards the fountain, but this opens up the racks once again for TnC. Even through backdoor protection, they're able to carve him down. Full lane of super creeps up in this top lane. Retreat from the Dire. Well played overall. Huge advantage for them now.
Yeah. Buy back now. Kick away, roll, run! I believe!
TP's just sitting here chilled in the shards, and there's going to be a Tusk Snowball initiating. Morphling may be a little bit distracted by the snowball, and there we go. Punch up. PP going to get focused down, goes up to the shrine, activates it, but Tims is just...
Oh, Raven's in. He wants that
Raven
Warlock.
is in. I thought that was a blink back to the low ground, but he is just full Devi right now. He's silenced up. He does have his ult. He's going to pop into that right now. Nice EMP from the Invoker, causing a lot of mana burn going down. It's a decent ult from the Warlock. Wall comes in. This Darkseer's breaking my game with all his particles, but it's a godlike streak still continued for our Lark, and he's chill. Kuku's coming forward. There's going to be a Sunstrike. Not going to clip onto PP. PP, in fact, looking to turn things with that adaptive strike, but a snowball comes in. There's the Maledict onto the Morphling. I don't think he escapes this one. The GG comes out from Trust at only 26 minutes into the game as TnC get the start they needed to roll over the Radiant.
Yeah, they won all 3 lanes, so that generally makes the game pretty easy. Kind of hard to really base too much off of the draft or like synergies. Like there was no team synergy in terms of Trust like that could be shown because they just never got to the point where any of their heroes would have worked together. They tried to just dissuade the Darkseer with nothing but Jug, but it wasn't quite enough. and the Centaur got abandoned. He didn't get enough help early on, or any help, or he didn't maybe ditch the lane himself too much. But up against the Slark, you kind of feel this pressure to try and do something to him, and ended up just feeding him more gold. So, oh well.
Kuku already taking a lot of damage in this mid lane. There's going to be a rotation around from what the. Of course, level 1 bounty doesn't do a whole lot. Puck going to be going in with that illusory orb. Could be first blood, but going to jaunt all the way back underneath the tower, opting to split the XP and gold rather than give it all to the Tinker or bounty.
He must have orb.
Come on, Pax.
I know.
Are you saying that when there's communication and teamwork, things are typically different than when there's not?
It's very strange.
Oh, look at that, dude. That Pit of Malice connected onto all 3. Unfortunately, Underlord still eats it, but he tried his best to hold everyone back.
Yeah, it is 4 heroes running down here, but it's a Tinker with an Arcane Rune, so it doesn't really cost him all that much, just whatever he missed here. In terms of resources, he's still quite fine with 2 bottle charges remaining, and happy to spam Kuku for a long time still, as half the duration of the Arcane Rune remains. And this is pretty devastating, honestly, as a mid laner. You just do not want to be near a Tinker in this situation.
Up in this top lane, NT has had a very easy time on this Darkseer. Hasn't gone down yet. He's applied pressure to the Lycan and the Venge, enough to keep them out of lane at times. Very different than a Centaur performance in game number 1. Mid lane, Kuku getting low, not going to jaunt to his orb in time, instead going to get smacked by the laser, so PP able to find his 2nd kill of the game.
He did bully a little bit onto the Sven, but it's kind of surprising you're not seeing him mid, trying to like actually do stuff against this Tinker. Maybe feeling he's just outclassed by the bounty.
Get rotated around on. This could be a big pick on the Sven. There's going to be a Centaur ult. And there we go. Wave of Terror comes in. LaKelz able to find his way into the tree, but the magic missile still comes in. Looks like Sam H should be able to chew apart the Sven. And there he goes. Easy pick. They get the slow onto Fei Mao with the Fire Blast, but well, they're content with their pickings right now. TnC just going to doing pretty well in terms of last hits. Our Tinker's definitely going to be the leader here. 39-29, but of course Puck having to deal with 2 deaths as well. Looking at net worth, our Tinker is actually way at the top of the charts. LaKelz. We found out here. Gonna finish off his neutral camp, and Tim's just gonna go for a 1v1. Little did I know there's a Rubik here ready to go ahead and lift Tim's if necessary. Stormhammer comes in. I think the Ogre makes the ultimate sacrifice here. Meanwhile, Kuku able to find a kill onto PP. That's gonna be a big pick mid. Our Ogre goes down, but it's at the cost of the tower.
Yeah, there's a Howl assistance as the gank started mid, and just using the
hero, it is a lot easier for Lycan to feel safe. LaKelz is going to go ahead, Warcry himself, but they've still got the stun coming in from the Ogre, the Pit of Malice to hold him in place as well. Firestorm doing the damage, and there's going to be the kill coming out from Kuku. This hasted Puck just comes in, shows up, gets a kill, and goes right back to...
Every deck's here with Tinker for sure.
Look at this smoke gank coming in. They're going to be going. Raven's going to go hop into his ult form. They get the Firestorm going. They get the Pit of Malice onto 2. Darkseer slowed up. What that's going to be running away will be munched down by the Wolves. 2 heroes fallen. Support's getting credit for it, so spreading the wealth a little bit. Meanwhile, Kuku towards this mid lane, just going to be bottling up, preparing for some more push onto this mid tower as the rest of his team is able to focus top.
Okay, he's chasing after LaKelz, has the Dream Coil, find him out with the Veil here. But
I mean,
team's a
this Sven is
little
just
far.
He's being led in a chase. I mean, into the trees, they're able to find the kill onto the Tinker. PP gets the blind with his laser, but Puck in some serious trouble, able to go ahead, phase shift out, can't jaunt to the orb. Meanwhile, ryOyr is still looking for something. PP is so low. He juked all the way through the trees, and he's able to find the kill onto ryOyr. There's going to be a Darkseer wall coming in. It looks like Tim's is going to get beaten to death by his own Ogre illusion. He's going to get tracked and then shot down by the Shuriken Toss, so more gold coming in for Trust. TnC really overstayed their welcome. I thought for sure they would just get what they wanted and back off.
Yeah, everything totally on the fight, and no initiation from him makes their life so much more difficult.
Bounty Hunter hit 6 during the course of that fight, so he was able to get his first track kill off.
PP and Kuku
in the bottom lane, we've got Kuku just messing around with PP here. There's a blind coming forward. Kuku able to walk back, gonna get shoot off by these March of the Machines. Goes in with the Dream Coil here. Heat-seeking missile dodged out by the phase shift. This double damage Puck really playing with fire. Oh, illusory orb for the kill.
Yeah, just fully stuck in there. That was very nicely done by Kuku, just like making his way out from the march and waiting out that blind too. He had to jump back in there with that DD rune. He probably could have gotten the kill anyway with the phase shift, so very well played. Made it a lot easier when he just hit the orb though.
Mid lane, Sam H able to plow down that tower. The rest of the Dire looking to rotate around here. This Wolf going to be the target of that Underlord ult, and there we go. The rest of the Dire comes in, easily able to get the kill onto Wata. That means very few more track kills coming out this fight. Pit of Malice connects onto the Sven. He's going to be God strengthed up. He's big, he's mean, but he is still able to be focused down. Raven going to be finding that kill. Going to be ryOyr getting super, super low. He's tracked up, but they're not going to find that kill. It's just going to be TnC getting in, getting clean kills. They're going to find a secondary tower here as well after getting the one in mid lane. I don't think they're going to take any.
Easily force them back, and they can see Sven up top, so this makes it the definite play now.
Absolutely. It's just Bounty Hunter left to defend a tier 3 push, and that's very little. That's not really what you need. Fei Mao coming in, tosses out the Fade Bolt, but everyone's still relatively healthy. Underlord does have the mech available.
Oh, look,
So
they're
he's
doing the
gonna
wolf
be
play again.
bringing everyone up top. Look at this ambulance Underlord going forward. This Sven never stood a chance. Oh my god, Mark this not safe for work.
All right, this is a sick combination, actually. I mean, we've seen it work twice now, but...
Scale, same story with the Puck. I mean, even the Venge could maybe transition into some more core-ish items, so... Not like TnC.
There we go again,
huge clock.
LaKelz.
There we go. Coming on the Wolves, the Dark Rift moving forward, and there, oh, nice back wall. Darkseer doing his best, but is it enough? Stormhammer clips onto the Underlord. There's tracks rolling around. Swap forward from the Venge. Looks like she's trying to help her team out. Looks like Lycan is getting so low. Lycan's Aegis is going to pop, but Raven's still able to find the kill onto LaKelz. Gonna be a Vengeful Spirit going down. Sam H is tracked up in the trees, so he's not being all that sneaky. Meanwhile, over here in the river, Ogre and Kuku just go to work bullying down a Tinker. He's trying to TP out. He's blasted away by the Illusory Orb. Rest of the Dire, they're gonna be continuing to push forward into the lane. Raven respawned with full health and full mana.
Oh, nice
They
dust.
burned out the Aegis. It's unfortunate. They've got Dust onto that little Bounty Hunter who's just chilling, walking his way through the trees. But, I mean, even if the Bounty escapes, it's not like he's gonna do anything. They just want to rake in the gold. They get the stun off. Now the dust is going to fall away, but they've still got the vision from this Necro creep walking in. Very well played from Raven, and it looks like TnC are ready to try their luck at high ground pretty shortly.
Yeah, this should be a tier 3, more than likely, even with the glyph available here. If it's is it back? Yeah, it's back now, so still likely to at least be a tier 3, if not Rax. Maybe Tinker will be back in time to save thanks to glyph. Oh, that helps.
A nice vacuum into a Stormhammer. Rubik was able to steal the Pit of Malice. We'll see what he's able to do with that. And, well, there's Puck just doing Puck things. The rest of TnC pretty much
This is actually hilarious. Oh, Rubik. So young.
I mean, whoops. There
Hey,
we
he's
go.
living.
You got Venn diagram
Oh, he
Pit of
stole it.
Malice is going on. But still unfortunate that Sven goes down. Now there's very...
Yeah, they need Aegis, they need the BKB on the Lycan. Well, now PP being hunted down here. See if Kuku can finish the job.
Yep. Yeah, he done it.
Yeah.
Hear the Maroshan.
Alright, here it is. Smoked up. They think LaKelz is alone.
We'll see. So there's going to be immediate burst damage onto the Sven. That comes in. There's going to be that stolen Pill of Malice. Look at the damage coming out. But still, no one falls. They get the kill on the Sven. Sven has buyback, but it seems futile. Here's Fei Mao's bursted down by Kuku. They get the stun onto Wata as well. They've got vision if they need it, but they're just going to plop him right down. Pings onto the Roche Pit. They're going to get 2 heroes down, committing only a Dark Rift for it. They're going to get an Aegis as well, and this will most likely be high ground.
Man, you gotta give props to Trust, though. They are reading what TnC are doing. They're just at such a big disadvantage right now that it can't quite work. The wall, I think, was still on cooldown for like 2 or 3 more seconds, right when he had that sick vacuum, too. He was trying to wait. Oh.
Down bottom, in some
No.
trouble. And for that blink TP play, but Kuku read him like a book. Find gold anywhere. He's got 7 deaths at 27 minutes in.
I'm actually surprised he didn't just YOLO
Swap
crit.
forward. The Sven stuck in the Pit of Malice. Sven cannot afford to go down here. Stolen swap is not enough to save him. Another vac wall comes in, but there is going to be the tether break onto that Darkseer. NT just going to walk his way back as this tier 3 finally falls. So finally shrines are vulnerable, but Raven, he's going in for the full racks. He wants the full shebang going down, and they're able to secure at least the melee.
True Lycan player. Immediately leaves and goes right to the other tower. Excellent.
He's all about
I can get the range racks later.
Oh, here we go. There is going to be Sam H taking a shuriken toss, but oh my goodness. Dead bounty. This may just be GG.
Oh my god, these Tinker marches. They are absolutely destroying my FPS. Still a thing. 7.0. It's loading all the heroes at once.
Oh, here we go. Dark Rift smoke play into the base. This motherfucking wolf, dude. Oh my god. Oh my.
Yeah. This is a pretty dope combo, TnC. I'm impressed. Played it to a T.
My. I think that's just about it here. I think Trust are turtling into their base. You've got NT trying to take laps around the remaining tier 3, but the Ancient is now exposed. Trust can't leave their fountain. There's going to be a vac wall attempt, but the GG comes forward as this is just going to be complete and utter murder. TnC are looking like the kings of the region so far. I don't think any other team has had as much of a shutout series as we just witnessed.
Yeah, I guess not too shocking as Trust have struggled a little bit lately, but TnC, after the start of our day with their whole 1-1. Mr. Trent, as you can see in the title, and Annie-Droid, so you can follow her on Twitter as well. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Annie, anything you need to throw at the people?
I just hope you guys enjoyed the cast. Always open to feedback. Feel free to tweet me at Android, ANNEEDROID. And thank you guys for listening. More Mr. Cat soon.
All right, sounds good. Let me see.